Hello everyone, I hope that you are doing well. In today's video session, we are going to deal with a very important tense, that is past tense. As you know that whenever we would like to share our own experiences, and sometimes whatever the things or whatever the incidents which were happened in our life, so we need to describe them, and that time we need to use which tense? Past tense. And in today's session, I would like to clear all your doubts regarding this particular tense, that is past tense. So as you know that in this particular session, we are going to deal with conversion as well. So first of all, let me clear you that we are going to deal with the four important parts of the past tense. And these four parts are, the first one, that is simple past tense, because many times we need to use simple past tense to communicate our ideas or communicate our experiences which were past in our life. So here afterward, whenever we need to say that something is already past, but that time that particular situation is still going on, so that time we need to use past continuous, that is past progressive tense, क्योंकि यहाँ पे continuous को ही हम क्या कहते हैं? Progressive tense कहते हैं. And the most important tense which is past perfect, and after that the last subtype of this particular tense is past perfect continuous tense. So we are going to deal with all the structures of these particular subtypes, and then after, remember, I am going to give you one task and you have to complete that particular task, and afterward we are moving ahead with our examples. So be ready to learn about this particular important tense, that is past tense. So let's see here the structures of this particular tense. First of all, we are going to deal with the first important structure, that is all about the simple past tense. And the simple past tense, whenever you are thinking about it, that time you have to use which particular structure? Let me tell you. So this particular structure you have to use. And what was that? You have to use subject, afterward you have to use the verb which should be in past form, and afterward you have to put the object. The simple structure of this particular tense is what? Subject plus verb, that should be in past form, and then after, remember, you have to use what? Object. So let's see one example here. The same example we are going to carry here, that is he worked in the office. So here we had converted work into worked. Why? Because we need to use the past form of the verb. तो इसलिए हमने वर्क का जो पास्ट फॉर्म है, जो वर्कड होता है, तो वहां पे हमने पुट कर दिया. तो यहाँ पे जो सेंटेंस बना वो क्या बना? He worked in the office. When we are moving ahead with the next important tense, that is past continuous tense. So that time we have to change this particular structure a little bit. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा स्ट्रक्चर हमें चेंज करना पड़ता है, और हमें इस स्ट्रक्चर में सब्जेक्ट प्लस was और were. It means definitely we had cleared this particular thing in our previous session, that we need to use was with the singular subject and were with the plural subject. तो subject जब भी singular होगा तो उस वक्त हमें definitely was का इस्तेमाल करना है. जब subject plural form में होगा तो उस वक्त हमें डेफिनेटली वेयर का इस्तेमाल करना है. तो डेफिनेटली ये चीज हमने लास्ट सेशन में भी देख ली है. तो when you are using or when you are utilizing this particular structure, definitely you will get the answer that when you are going to convert the statement that I worked in the office, so that time you have to use that I was working in the office. So in this way you have to convert the statement. It's very simple kind of the structure. You have to use subject plus was or were, plus you have to use the main verb, plus you have to add their ing form, and afterward, remember, you have to put the remaining part of the statement which is object. Afterward, after discussing about this particular structure, we are moving ahead with the next one, and this next one structure is related with past perfect tense, in which, let me tell you one thing, you have to use the subject, then after you have to use the verb that should be in past participle form, and it's very important, after that you have to use the object. Means subject plus had plus verb that should be in past participle form, and afterward you have to put the remaining part of the statement which is what? Which is object. तो आई होप कि आपको स्ट्रक्चर अच्छी तरह से समझ में आ गया होगा. अगर इस स्टेटमेंट को अगर आप कन्वर्ट करते हो, so in what way you will convert it? So you have to write down the answer like that. I had worked in the office. In this particular way, you have to convert this particular given statement. After this, we are moving ahead with our last structure, which is related with past perfect continuous tense. तो यहाँ पे हम देखेंगे कि किस तरह से past perfect continuous tense का जो स्ट्रक्चर है वो हमें इस्तेमाल करना है. तो डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे had है, तो हमें subject plus had plus we need to add been there, and then after we have to use verb, and plus we need to add ing to the verb, and then after we need to put the remaining part of the statement, that is object. So it's very simple kind of the structure. आपको इस्तेमाल करना है subject plus you have to use had plus you have to use been plus you have to add verb plus ing, and in the last part you have to add the object there. So when you are converting this particular statement, so that time remember, definitely you have to use the structure in this way. You have to say like that I had been working in the office. So in this way you have to convert the statement. I hope that now this particular concept is totally clear to you. In the next slide, definitely we are going ahead with the task. Just now I have told you that you have to do this particular task and you have to clear to yourself whether you have understood this particular concept or not. आपको ये कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छी तरह से समझ में आया है या फिर नहीं, ये डेफिनेटली इस टास्क के जरिए आपको पता चल सकता है. बट बिफोर दैट, अगर अभी तक आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, सो दिस इज माय काइंड रिक्वेस्ट टू यू. इफ यू लाइक टू लर्न इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज विथ authenticity, so definitely remember you have to do this particular thing. You have to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. I hope that you will do so. Let's see your task. जो टास्क आपको करना है, in this particular task I am going to give you one statement and you have to convert this particular statement into the remaining subtypes. So I am going to provide you one statement that is in simple past. तो simple past में जो structure है आपको मैं यहाँ पे दे रहा हूँ, and the statement is like that. They played on the ground. The same statement as per our previous session we are going to carry here. Let's see. They played on the ground. You have to convert this particular statement into remaining three types, that is past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous tense. So let's do this particular task. Before me, you have to complete this particular task. मैं आंसर आपको बताने वाला ही हूँ, लेकिन उससे पहले आपको क्या करना है, इस स्टेटमेंट का जो आंसर है तीनों टेंस में आपको अच्छी तरह से लिख के लेना है. आई होप दैट you will do that. Just pause the video for a while and do this particular task. Now I'm going to tell you the answer of it. I hope that you have completed your task. Let's see here. You have to convert this particular statement in this way. First of all, you have to convert this particular statement into past continuous tense, and you have to say like that. They were playing on the ground. Why? Where? They के बाद में where क्यों आया? क्योंकि they, this particular subject is in plural form, and that's why you have to use where. So they were playing on the ground. Play को ing लगा because we need to use verb plus ing and plus remaining part of the statement which is our object. तो हमने object यहाँ पे put कर दिया. तो definitely answer बना they were playing on the ground. After this, let's move ahead with our next part, that is past perfect tense, in which you have to use subject plus had plus you have to use the verbs past participle, and then after you have to put the object. So what will be your answer? Let's see. They had played on the ground. In this way, you have to write down the answer of past perfect tense. Now, let's move towards the last structure, that is all about the past perfect continuous tense. And in what we have to convert it? You have to write down the answer that they had been playing on the ground. Why had been? Because that is our subject. After had we need to put been. I hope that you have understood this particular structure in a good way, and I hope that कि जो आपने आंसर लिखे हैं वो exactly correct होंगे. अगर अभी तक आंसर करेक्ट नहीं आ रहे तो डेफिनेटली आपको रिवाइज करने की जरूरत है. तो फिर से एक बार वीडियो को पीछे ले लो और आपका जो कंफ्यूजन है वो दूर कर लो, एंड आफ्टरवर्ड definitely you will be able to solve any kind of the statement and you will be able to convert any kind of the statement. Now let's start with our examples and we are going to solve the examples in a rapid way. So this is a rapid fire round for you. So let's be ready and solve these particular examples one by one. The statement, I have been living in Mumbai. So what exactly you have to do here? You have to identify the tense first and according to the given instruction which you can see here into the bracket. ब्रैकेट में जो इंस्ट्रक्शन है उस हिसाब से आपको स्टेटमेंट को क्या करना है, कन्वर्ट कर देना है. तो यहाँ पे जो स्टेटमेंट है वो कौन सा है, दैट आई हैव बीन लिविंग इन मुंबई. So here you have to convert this particular statement into past perfect. But before that, tell me what kind of the tense is there, which is in our statement. इस statement में have आया हुआ है, उसके साथ में been लगा हुआ है, verb को ing लगा हुआ है, live को living किया हुआ है, मतलब ing ऐड किया हुआ है, तो वो कौन सा tense है? So definitely ये जो tense है आपने पहले भी पढ़ा हुआ है मेरे लास्ट सेशन में, और ये कौन सा tense है? Present perfect continuous tense. तो डेफिनेटली आपका आंसर यहाँ पे सही होगा. आई होप दैट. एंड इन दिस वे यू हैव टू कन्वर्ट दिस स्टेटमेंट इनटू पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस. यू हैव टू राइट डाउन आई हैड लिव्ड इन मुंबई. बिकॉज हैड आता है उसके बाद में पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म आता है वर्ब का जो है लिव्ड. तो डेफिनेटली आपका आंसर बनेगा आई हैड लिव्ड इन मुंबई. आई होप दैट कि मुझसे पहले आपने जो आंसर है सॉल्व कर लिया होगा. अभी हम नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. And this time you have to solve the answer in a rapid way. Let's see the second example on your screen. The example is Sana is working tirelessly. So which tense is there? Is आया हुआ है, उसी के साथ में verb का ing फॉर्म है, verb को ing लगा हुआ है. तो डेफिनेटली कौन सा टेंस है? ये टेंस आपने पहले भी पढ़ा हुआ है, that is present tense. तो कौन सा प्रेजेंट है? So here, right, definitely the answer is this is present continuous tense. And you have to convert this particular statement into past perfect continuous. तो इसका आपको जो कन्वर्जन है वो कर देना है past perfect continuous tense में. Now be ready. I hope that you solve the example here. तो आंसर क्या बनेगा? Just guess it. आंसर बनेगा Sana had been working tirelessly. Because is here, that is past perfect continuous tense is there. So let's see the examples answer here. Sana had been working tirelessly. So in this way you have to write down the answer. Now be ready and solve the third one. Now you can see the third example on your screen. Maya has walked towards her home. Has आया हुआ है, उसी के साथ में past participle है verb का, that is walked. And definitely यहाँ पे अगर past participle है, has आया हुआ है, तो definitely वो tense कौन सा है? ये tense है present perfect tense. And now you have to convert this particular statement into past continuous tense. तो पास्ट कंटिन्यूस में इसको कन्वर्ट कर देना है. तो पास्ट कंटिन्यूस में क्या आता है? सब्जेक्ट प्लस वॉज और वेयर प्लस मेन वर्ब प्लस यू हैव टू ऐड आईएनजी एंड प्लस यू हैव टू पुट द ऑब्जेक्ट. दैट्स इट. तो आंसर क्या बनेगा? आंसर बनेगा माया. माया सिंगुलर और प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट इज दैट. तो डेफिनेटली सिंगुलर सब्जेक्ट है, एक ही इंसान है, तो डेफिनेटली उसके बाद में आएगा वॉज. माया वॉज वॉकिंग टूवर्ड्स हर होम. वॉक को लगेगा आईएनजी क्योंकि कंटिन्यूअस फॉर्म में है, तो आंसर बनेगा माया वाज वॉकिंग टुवर्ड्स हर होम. एंड नाउ रिमेंबर वी आर मूविंग अहेड विथ अवर नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल, दैट इज एग्जांपल नंबर 4. वी हैव गैदर्ड नियर अवर स्कूल. वी हैव गैदर्ड नियर अवर स्कूल. हैव आया है और उसी के साथ में वर्ब का जो पास्ट पार्टिसिपल है वो आया हुआ है. तो डेफिनेटली रिमेंबर यहाँ पे कौन सा टेंस है? जस्ट आइडेंटिफाई द टेंस हियर. द टेंस इज प्रेजेंट perfect tense. And now you have to convert this particular statement into past perfect. तो past perfect में इसका conversion आपको कर देना है. तो definitely past perfect है मतलब had आएगा, तो लिखना पड़ेगा we had gathered near our school and your answer will be ready. Okay, I hope that now you have written the correct answer. And let's see the last example of today's session. Be ready and solve this particular example instantly. The school had arranged book exhibition. The school had arranged book exhibition. The statement definitely had आया हुआ है, उसी के साथ में past participle आया हुआ है verb का, तो definitely कौन सा tense है? It's a past perfect tense. And now you have to convert this particular statement into past continuous once again. तो इसको past continuous में convert कर देना है. तो लिख देना है the school singular और plural subject is there. तो स्कूल क्या है, सिंगुलर है। डेफिनेट आर्टिकल द लगा हुआ है तो डेफिनेटली सिंगुलर है, एक ही स्कूल है। तो आपको आंसर लिखना पड़ेगा द स्कूल वॉज अरेंजिंग बुक एग्जीबिशन। अरेंजिंग क्यों करना पड़ा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आईएनजी फॉर्म में डेफिनेटली आपको आंसर लिखना पड़ेगा क्योंकि कंटिन्यूअस टेंस है। तो डेफिनेटली आपका आंसर होगा द स्कूल वॉज अरेंजिंग बुक एग्जीबिशन। आई होप दैट now you are ready to solve each and every example of this particular tense, that is past tense. If you have any kind of the query, you can comment me in your comment box. Definitely I will try my best to give you answer. So thank you very much for your support and kind cooperation. Stay tuned. Thank you everyone.